You have 5 seconds to subscribe, or he will be behind your back. In what top 1% are you in? Probably of youngest age, having received a pacemaker. I got my first one at 4 months, and I'm on my 3rd one. I'm 22. Damn, I thought you wrote peacemaker and was like, damn, how do you go through so many guns? Anyway, hoping things work out for you. According to Equifax, I have the worst credit in Canada, so I'm the 1% for that. Wow, how did you do that to yourself? Candy Crush. I'm one of the top 10 Hyundai technicians in the country. Nice job, sir. Thank you. I mean, I've been in a plane crash and bitten by a shark, so can't imagine many other people have experienced both of those. I was never bitten by one, but a biologist once bitch slapped me with a shark. Does that count? Can't leave us hanging like that. The story isn't as interesting as it sounds. It was back in university during a dissection of a shark. Every student got a dead spotted cat shark, and one girl slapped me in the face with hers because I was in her way. Edit. Come to think of it, dead spotted cat shark could be a great band name. I had the highest GPA in my university graduating class. Sounds great on paper, but it has been essentially useless thus far. Well, of course it sounds good on paper. That's what your degree is made out of, isn't it? Vitiligo on my penis, but nowhere else in my body. To Tone Malone. Edit. Well, I woke up this morning and this has blown up more than I ever expected it to, just for making an obscure porn reference. Thanks guys. Humans that my dog really fking loves. Read the last 2 words in the wrong order on the first go around. According to Spotify, I'm in the top 1% of Fall Out Boy listeners. Am I more than you bargained for yet? I've been dying to tell you. Top 1% of adult neuroblastoma patients in years survived. Literally. Edit. Holy guacamole guys. I did not think that this was going to happen. Thank you. But let me explain. I was diagnosed as an adult. Kids with stage 4th metastatic neuroblastoma still have a pretty low chance of surviving. It's the worst. But as an adult, the percentage plummets to the single digits. 5-year anniversaries for adult neuroblastoma survivors are less than 8%. 10-year anniversaries are at 0. I'm coming up on my 5-year anniversary next month, after being given 3 months to live. Technically, I'm not in the 1%. For those of you who are nitpicking my comment, I'm still a patient, not a survivor. I meant to say that I have survived 4 years longer than I should have, not that the cancer is gone completely. I still have the cancer because it doesn't seem to want to go away, but it's not growing either. Also, I'm not trying to take away from anyone else who has passed away from this horrible disease, or who has had it in the past, as some of you seem to think. If any of you want to talk about your cancer experiences, my messages are open to you. Edit 2. I was apparently misleading about being a survivor. I'm not. So I changed my initial comment, so other people don't have to Google. Neuroblastoma is a cancer often found in the small glands on top of the kidneys, adrenal glands. It can develop in the belly, chest, neck, pelvis, and bones. Children ages 5 or younger are most commonly affected. Most educated Native Americans. Probably top 0.1% really. We are horribly underrepresented in higher education, and I'm about to get my PhD. Nice. What in? Edit. I'm still waiting, man. A university. According to Tetris.com's online version of Tetris, I'm in the 1% of best players. I'm pretty darn good. I mainly play Puyo Tetris and Tetris 99, but I'll do the online one if I'm desperate. RIP Tetris friends. IQ. But the opposite direction. So key. This guy Scrabbles. Gingers with no immediate family that is also ginger. I'm the only one. Edit. To clarify, I was not adopted. My mom didn't cheat on my dad, and I'm the only ginger in my extended family. I also have blue eyes. No jokes about the ginger kids on the ginger postman's old route. Open bracket. I have a mate in the same situation. His mom has been dyeing her hair red for 20+ years. I can't decide if she is a real trooper or just covering her mistake/sidestep. I'm in the 1% of people who can't handle antihistamines. So you are allergic to allergy meds? We are reaching allergy levels that shouldn't be possible. I'm easily in the 1% of height at 6 feet 6. Last I checked, I think only 1 in about 1,000 Americans are taller than me. As a 5 minutes and 10 seconds woman, I'm in the 1% for my gender. I'm a redhead with blue eyes, autism, and astigmatism. I feel like that's rare enough. Redhead with blue eyes here too. Also color blind, my mutant friend. If you make more than $32,400 you are in the top 1% of earners worldwide. So that makes me feel a little better, I guess. I always see that figure, but I never see it sourced. It mathematically makes no sense. World population 7 billion. 1% of 7 billion is 70 million people. There are 150 meters working adults in the US. Median US personal income is $33,700 in the US. Therefore over 75 million people in the US alone make more than $32,400 a year. Plus plenty of high earners in Europe, Canada, Asia, etc. True global 1% must be much higher. Man, nothing ruins a good story like the truth. I make my little nephews laugh all the time, so I'd say I'm in the top 1% of comedians worldwide. I'm about to finish my PhD in nursing. Only 1% of all nurses get this degree. I got top 0.3 percentile in the Australian maths competition. Assuming I haven't gotten worse, entirely possible, it'd probably qualify for that. Naplin? Oh no, flashbacks. Height pretty sure. I'm 6 feet 6, and every day I'm out in public I'm stopped and asked if I play basketball. I'm not even that tall by NBA standards, just tall for normal people. I have a standing desk at work, and I'm taller than the cubes, so every single person that comes down the hallway sees me, and we make eye contact. This has actually helped, since I now know many people in upper management, because everyone is compelled to address the fact that we made eye contact. It's too weird not to. I'm in the top 1% of OSU players. Top 1% is still 100k rank, so me too. Top 1% of people who have had it the best and easiest in the entire world throughout all of time. I always say this. I'm not rich, but I still have it better and have more opportunity, more security, more freedom, more privilege than 99% of the world throughout 99% of history. P.S. A lot of people in the same boat as me don't realize they are. Edit. What makes my life better than 99% of all human beings ever? To name a few. I have free speech, can vote, and had a free education until college. Had the opportunity to go to college. I get paid a fair wage for the work that I do, and I've rarely been without work. I get treated fairly at my job. I've never really had to deal with seeing death or war in my actual everyday life. Modern medicine, and I have health insurance. I make enough money to have disposable income. I get lots of time off of work, like weekends, holidays, and vacations. Access to clean, running water, electricity, internet, etc. I don't know. Basic shit like that. I mean so many more things, but that's what comes to mind first. I think I have a better shot at happiness than others have throughout the world or history. A lot of us do, but we don't realize it. Like someone else in this thread said, if you make more than 30k a year, you're in the top 1% in the world. I was going to say nothing, but then I remembered I'm ambidextrous. Interesting fact, ambidextrous people make up 1% of the population, while left-handed people make up 10% of the population. It's interesting that for as rare as ambidexterity is, it's only 1/10 as common as being a lefty. I can run fast, that's it. Bet you can't run as fast as I run away from my responsibilities. I have a blood type. Edit. Thank you for all the likes. To clarify, yes, I'm planning to donate blood when I'm at the right age. Yes, I'm scared of needles, but I'm still giving blood. No, I don't have the golden blood type. I found out I had AB when I broke my arm and needed surgery, but found out it is extremely rare a few months ago in ABO. No, my parents don't have AB. Have a good day and be safe. Blood banker here. Jim, your platelets. Your type is essential for stem cell transplant candidates. Patients that are exhibiting a mishmash and don't type as anything. They need the universal plasma donor goods, and that's you, my friend. If you made a 99 on your ASVAB and you joined the USMC, you're still an idiot, but at least you'll be one of the smartest idiots there. Just saying. I almost did just that. Thankfully I remembered I had a 99 so fly fight win. I was told after miscarrying 3 times that I was in menopause and that I would never get pregnant again. The chances were 1 in 10.000 for one child and 1 in 100.000 for another, and so on. We have a 4-year-old and a 1-year-old now. Edit. I was 32 at the time. Laziest mothafkers on planet Earth. The laziest person thought this, but didn't feel like typing it out. Top 1% of Green Day listeners on Spotify. One of my biggest accomplishments. Not me, but a buddy in college had been struck by lightning on 6 separate occasions. At some point you have to wonder, dude, stop going outside during thunderstorms. I have a really bad computer. Being able to recite digits of pi, I was really bored one summer and now I can recite it to 50 digits. A lack of melanin. I'm like it. I make people's eyes water when they look at me at the beach. You could probably see my heart through my chest if it glowed. I'm the only member of my family that my cat trusts enough to sleep on the same bed. This is kinda weird, but Spotify gave me a notification that I was in the top 1% of people who listen to Creedence Clearwater Revival. So that's kinda cool. I even screenshotted it. Part of the 1% who has never seen a single episode of Game of Thrones in my life. Sexual orientation. It literally affects roughly 1% of the world population. Asexual. I'm guessing I'm in the top 1% of hours of tattoos in the world. I've got 140 plus hours of tattoos, and considering the world's population, I bet I'm up there. Top 1% of being the most disappointing. People with brachymatocarpia, Google it, hard to explain, on their middle and ring fingers on both hands. My doctor did a search through his database, which he told me covers the y2mate in terms of doctor stuff. Dunno if that's true, and didn't find an instance like mine. Edit. Here's a picture of my hand. My knuckles are all messed up, and if I punch something hard enough, the bones will break my skin and protrude outwards. Sucks to be me. 2 things. 1. Dang, that sucks. You've got like no knuckles. Mine are jarringly sharp and bony. 2. I spent a few minutes trying to blow that hair off my screen. I'm autistic and an identical twin. So I guess an existing? I'm in the top 1% of people that fully misunderstand percentages, which makes me the best ever. I'm that 1% who is not in any 1%. Spotify says I'm in the top 1% of King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizards listeners. I'm supposedly in the top 1% for IQ, which concerns and upsets me. Any world where I'm considered intelligent has some problems. In the top 1% of people in my country that experience symptoms of bipolar disorder. Now I got a fun FKY swing set of a mental illness. Lucky me. I'm in the 1% that isn't just left-handed, but ambidextrous depending on the task. I'm a left-handed ginger. Burn the witch. Being a top in Portland. I have retinitis pigmentosa. Go ahead and check it. People inside of my room. I'm also 120% of people in my room. Take that, New World Order. My ISP says up to 360 megabits per second download. I'm getting 375 megabits per second. Not sure why, so I'm in top 1%. My class won a national math competition, so I guess I'm accidentally one of the top 100 mathematicians in my country. Thank you very much for watching. In the comments under the video, write what you think about all this. And also do not forget to watch our other videos. Bye.